teams like these who can really run their offense through their bigs.
BA, over the years, one of the things I've heard from coaches quite often is how effective a three-tool big man can be. When you can drive it, pass it, shoot it, score it, do all the things they can, it changes the geometry of the floor.
So a look at the starters for the Pacers. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Shepherd is out there with Tyrese Halliburton, and it's Mathurin in at small forward.
Well, you just love how Miles Turner goes right up with it, right? No hesitation, catch and shoot.
The three ball. Alexander Walker with the bucket.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Shepherd. The three is up. McDaniels with the rebound. It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Reed. The rebound by Turner. And Naz Reid has proven to be a matchup nightmare for opposing big men, Doris.
He has, BA, and the reason is he's bigger and stronger than most four men. Traditional fives are too slow to stay with him. He can space you out to the three-point line, or he can punish you on the inside. Naz has got big-time game.
Here's Turner. Again, the Pacers. Good for two more.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
And the dunk by Halliburton.
That's Halliburton's hand of getting by defenders to the spot and then finish with authority.
Randall, good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
It's Edwards with a drive, and Edwards slams it in.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
Halliburton. Here's Mathurin. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question, they're in a nice rhythm offensively. I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so. Now here's Mathurin. Here's the three. Buries it from three.
Boy, a lot of confidence to Mathurin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
Here's Reed. Indiana with a rebound. Allie LaForce had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. Allie, what do you have to say?
We talked about this matchup here tonight, specifically what his team wants to do against Miles Turner. Coach told me we need to push him out of the paint whenever we can and make him a jump shooter and live with those results. If we can do that, I think we'll be in great shape. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. And it's Shepherd missing.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
Doris, you look at the youth on this Pacers roster. Plenty of upside moving forward.
LBA, there is no doubt one of the strengths of this team is the chemistry of the young pieces you just referenced. And remember, this group plays a unique style, the fastest pace in the league, one of the most dangerous offenses in the league. A ton of fun to watch this Pacers roster play together.
Here's Shepherd following the score by Minnesota. Siakam, pass to Turner. Turner, a screen on McDaniels. Back to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
How about that? Running the pick and roll to perfection. Evident that Miles Turner loves these situations.
Outside Reed. Back to Daniels. Randall against Siakam. Reed passes to Alexander Walker. Clock at 4. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. He was all alone on that one. Edwards has got 7.
Well, the work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
And the dunk by Halliburton.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Indiana shooting their first free throw of the game. Minnesota in the lead. And here's Edwards outside. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
Boy, what a good-looking stroke. Ready on the catch, Anthony Edwards. That jumper is nice.
And here's Halliburton. He's got 5. And it's Shepherd missing. The Timberwolves, another fast break opportunity here. And Edwards slams it in.
Gets the ball up the court immediately. And that pass to find the man cut into the bucket couldn't have been timed any better.
Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. It's Minnesota up. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
And is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Naz Reid. And it's Alexander Walker in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves.
Never question a shot if you're Benedict Mathurin. Makes him pay from deep.
Doris, one of the most physical guards in the NBA, Anthony Edwards.
If you want to talk about a prototypical NBA body, it's Anthony Edwards. He's got size, strength, athleticism, but beyond that, he's so skilled. 3-level scorer, versatile on the defensive end, fearless when it matters. Anthony Edwards may be the next face of the league.
Pacers trail by 6. Siakam looking it over. Turner, a screen on Randle. The open shot, Siakam. Another one falls for Indiana.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Outside for Randle. Pass to Reid. Puts it up. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle. Reid's gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, Julius Randle has a good feel on the offensive end. On time and on target with the pass.
Tipped away. Randle with a steal. Jumps up. And it's Randle with the jam.
Wow, Julius Randle with a little flavor on the finish.
Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Let's go with a 3. Edwards pulls it in.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks.
Boy, Julius Randle is getting to his spots and starting to really cook.
To the paint. Here's Halliburton. Halliburton finishes strong.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive. No question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
McDaniels finds Randle. And it's Randle with the jam.
Well, if the basket is within reach, Julius Randle understands how to finish.
Edwards against Halliburton. Pass to Turner. Launches a 3. The putback. McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 10. Reid passes to Randle. Now here's McDaniels. They get the rebound. Turner with it. Now Mathurin. Puts up a 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. McDaniels got his 4th rebound in this one. Reid for 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 5 rebounds in the game. Halliburton with the ball. Now guarded by McDaniels.
Come to me, come to me.
Halliburton against McDaniels. Halliburton on the attack. Here's Shepard. Yet to see a basket. And Indiana misses again. 43 seconds left to play in the second quarter. To the inside. Oh, stolen by Turner. And here comes the break. The finish! Rips down the breakaway slam.
There is something special about a crisp, on-time, on-target passer. Mr. Halliburton, how you doing?
Right side, Edwards. Randall, the pass to Edwards. Back to Randall. This one for three. Right side, Reed. The three. Sends it home from three-point land. Reed's got 7 points in the game.
And Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Here's Alexander Walker. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for three.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
And he sinks the second. And he nails the third. And we finished off one half of play. It's Minnesota leading by 14. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Julius Randle has been sensational.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
His power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. We've got Walker. James Wiseman is out there with Obi Toppin. Then it's Nesmith, and it's Nembhard in at the point. Here's Nembhard. And it's all from three-point range. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And certain guys are just solid with what they do. Doris, I think that applies to Andrew Nembhard.
Yeah, I think it does, BA, because whenever he's out there, there's this steadying presence he brings. And that is while competing at a high level on the defensive end. His competitive toughness might be his best attribute.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Here's Nesmith. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Nesmith's got his first points of the game.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Pass to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Walker. Ingles, no good. Pacers trail by 17. There's Nesmith with the three. Good. And it's Walker who picks up the assist. Nesmith's got 5.
I mean, just so alert with his head on a swivel. Walker able to find the open man.
Outside, Ingles. Pass to Conley. Back to Ingles. Just 5 on the clock. Conley passes to Ingles. 4-3. And it's Wiseman with the rebound.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
On the wing, Nembhard. Now here's Wiseman. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
Just angry on the rim rocker.
Man, that was felt all throughout this building. Pass to DiVincenzo. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Ingles from outside. Indiana with a rebound. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
All right, Doris, you look at the criteria for traveling in the NBA. You think it's called often enough?
You know, BA, I'm not sure of the answer to that. It's amazing to me the speed with which these officials have to make the calls. Sometimes you go back and watch it, what looks like a travel is not, or what's not called a travel is. This is actually a harder issue than people think.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Here's Miller. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
They're not rolling like they were earlier. The bucket's a little harder to come by.
To the middle. Outside Neesmith. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves lead by 10. And it really feels like the chemistry of this Timberwolves team has taken a step forward.
And BA, you know this. Winning always enhances that energy and chemistry. But beyond that, this is a roster full of players that have had individual success, and now they're hungry and thirsty for team success, because that's the true measure.
And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves?
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Pass to Ingles. Here's Gobert. And the jam by Gobert.
My goodness, a little athleticism, a little extra on it, Mr. Gobert.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Stolen by Conley. Here's Miller. Off target with the three. Pacers trail by 11. The three. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. Now here's Ingles. He's guarded by Nembhard. The three, DiVincenzo. Here's Gobert. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And here's Indiana now. 11-point game. Ed is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Naz Reid. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
And he lays it up and in. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Siakam for 3. Alexander Walker grabs the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
McDaniels, that's good.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
I think this is what we call, quote, running a team off the floor. They have been fantastic in transition.
Siakam for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. McDaniels got rebound number 5 here tonight. Yep, count it.
Well, if you enjoy this, Randall, sprint the floor and get an easy one.
And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 16. Mathurin passes to Halliburton. And Indiana misses again.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Whew.
Back to Daniels. From behind the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. To the left side wing. And here's Shepard for 3. Nails it from 3. Shepard's got 5 points in the quarter.
And I'll tell you, Matherin's passing game has a solid foundation. Now, hopefully, it continues to grow here.
Reid passes to Alexander Walker. From the arc. Counted from distance.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Pass to Randall. Jacks up with 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pushing it up now. Three-pointer Matherin. Rebound Minnesota. McDaniel's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Edwards, plenty of space. Matherin with a rebound.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Back to Halliburton. And here's Siakam for 3. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 6 assists in the game. Reed can't hit.
That's a complete effort. Stuck with his man, gets his hand up, and then he doesn't hesitate to finish the possession with the rebounding job.
Halliburton surveys the floor. And here's Siakam for 3. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Oh, okay then. He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Halliburton outside. Pass to Siakam. Three-pointer Matherin knocks it down from distance.
He's got that guard quickness. Matherin showing off his catch and shoot ability.
And it's Randall with the jam.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
1:19 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Drops in the 3.
I'll tell you, for a big man with his length, Miles Turner shoots it well from deep. This guy outstanding at spacing the floor.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Timberwolves.
They really had things going. Their offense carried them tonight, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., tonight, simply they won the battle of the field goal percentage. I mean, it made all the difference.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Julius Randle.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Out to the right wing. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Randall. Back to Edwards. The 3 is up. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Timberwolves lead by 16.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Miles Turner.
And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. A clean win, and one where they clearly...
the front court break.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Washington and Lively hold down the post for them. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving, are the guard set, and it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. Alexander Walker with the ball. Guarded by Doncic. 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Reed misses. Now the Mavericks with it. Washington sets the pick for Irving. Pass to Washington. Thompson against McDaniel. Thompson passes to Washington. Back to Thompson. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Edwards kicks to Randall. Doncic grabs the miss.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And he misses his first shot of the game. When Naz Reid is out there, Clark, spacing the floor is a real asset for him.
For sure, and, you know, he really puts a lot of pressure on the defense because he can score from anywhere on the floor, and he's got great size and strength. And he does the little things, too. I mean, you look at his points and rebounds, but this guy gets deflections. He goes after loose balls. He gets you extra possessions on the glass. He steps in and takes charge. I mean, he does all the little and big things.
Now Thompson, after Anthony Edwards missed from long range. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Lively a screen on McDaniel. Doncic finds Washington. To the middle, Irving. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone. When you think about the best ball handlers of all time, where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Edwards, good.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Pass to Washington. Doncic with it. McDaniels defending. Launches a 3. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Pulls up for 3. That one's in. His first shot this game.
It's always fun when you can get ahead of the play like McDaniels did there to finish off the break.
Irving surveying the floor. A special move before the shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Alexander Walker. Off target with the open look. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. We talked about the strategy for taking on a guy like Luka Doncic. He told me that the thing is Luka steals all the attention out there, which allows his teammates to find open looks, so we're not going to let him distract us on defense. So it sounds like they'll be focusing on defending against Luka and company, not just Luka. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Here's Doncic, following the basket by Julius Randle. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Washington with a screen on McDaniel. Shoots. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
One of the things I love most about Luka Doncic, his court recognition and awareness. This guy is so sharp and alert, understands how to play.
Randle no good.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
For Dallas, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Kyrie Irving, special. I mean, as skilled a player as you'll ever see when it comes to handling the ball and scoring in close.
Now, here's Doncic. Washington sets the pick for Doncic. It's Washington high post. Out to Doncic. Clock at 6. Lets it fly. Minnesota with the rebound. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Alexander Walker on the wing. 34 seconds left here in the opening quarter. McDaniels. That one a little long.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And then Washington with the dunk.
Boy, we're going to see lots of those. Washington can really get up. Got a little main streak in him, too, which I like.
Here's Edwards. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Irving for 3. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Irving's got 10 points.
Irving knows exactly when to let that shot go. He's a knockdown threat for deep, for sure.
Randall with the bucket. Thompson outside. And that one released in time, but no good. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take on the Mavericks so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Randall out there with Reed. And it's Alexander Walker in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Now Doncic, after Anthony Edwards missed from long range. For 3, Doncic sticking it from way outside.
You know, if Luka wants the three-point shot, he just takes it. No hesitation.
A 3-ball. Here's Reed. Back to Alexander Walker. Timberwolves passing it around. Stolen by Washington. And a wide open look for Irving. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Wingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. And here's Thompson following Julius Randle's 3. Thompson finds Lively. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
You can tell that Doncic is comfortable with his role. I mean, that role is to score and score often. He has no problems with that.
Reed against Lively. Reed the pass to Edwards. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. An even 3-on-3 break. Out to Doncic. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Like we were just talking, P.J. Washington has improved his defense, hasn't he?
He really has been intentional about getting better at that end of the floor. And, you know, he always had a good foundation for potentially being an outstanding defender, but then he put the work in. You know, he does a great job with his positioning. He's got excellent positional size, and because of all of that in his work, he's a versatile defender now that can make an impact at that end of the floor. Hey, you need a big night from one of your stars? I introduced you to Kyrie Irving. He is lethal and able.
Oh, here's Edwards. Edwards cashing in from outside.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Over to the left wing. Lively sets a screen for Washington. The kick out to Irving. It's hauled in by Edwards.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Reed misses. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. To the left side wing. Lively the pass to Washington. Doncic outside. Thompson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Alexander Walker with the ball. He's picked up by Irving. Back to Alexander Walker. Randall outside. Off target with his 3. Dallas leading by 6. The 3 for Doncic. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota.
Substitution on the court.
There's 37 seconds left now here in the second. Miller with a screen on Irving. A 3 for DiVincenzo. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And here's Washington outside. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Ingles against Doncic. Down low. Here's Conley. It's rebounded by Dallas. And stolen by Miller. He can't get it to go. And so it's Dallas with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
These are restrictions of the court. And get ready for the big half-court shot.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Dwight Powell, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Here's Grimes. Pass to Marshall. In the corner, Powell with it. Traps in the tray. Powell's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
And you know, Clark, you look at the switch the Mavericks hit last year. This is a team that has certainly bought in.
It's pretty clear, Kevin. They believe in their coach, and they know they can make it to the finals now. They look to empower one another. They play as more than the sum of their parts, that's for sure. A well-oiled, cohesive group.
Here's Prosper. He has yet to score. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Well, DiVincenzo knows how to create for himself. Finds an opening and quickly takes advantage.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Grimes. Wants to get it to Powell and does. Powell with a screen on Miller. Here's Prosper. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Shots good by Miller.
Gobert can look over the top of just about any defense right there. Delivers a nice pass.
For Dallas, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Now here's Dinwiddie. Puts the move on. And he sinks the layup.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Conley with a wide open look. A 3-pointer off the mark. Dallas leading by 4. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Here's Powell. Here's Grimes. Scoreless thus far. That shot is off.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Over in the corner, Conley. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Stay clear of Gobert on the dunk now. The force he goes to the rim with is mighty.
Clark, if you had one word to describe Mike Conley, what would it be?
Reliable, steadfast, dependable. And I know that's three, but I wanted to give you three different words I could use to describe him. Only 2 seasons in his whole career has he not played at least 50 games. That speaks to durability and professionalism.
DiVincenzo with it, guarded now by Marshall.
I think DiVincenzo is at his best in the open court because he's got tremendous speed.
Mavericks have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, Mike Conley's leadership is huge for the Wolves. Rudy Gobert says his presence on the court, but especially in the locker room, is invaluable. Coach Chris Finch said he's given us everything and more. Conley says to have this kind of trust from everyone is why I'm here. This is what I'm supposed to do. Kevin?
He is a class act. David, thanks.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Dinwiddie against DiVincenzo. Dinwiddie kicks to Powell. Shot clock at 6. Takes the 3. Prosper misses. For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Gobert dishes to Ingles. Miller outside. DiVincenzo finds Miller. It's picked off. Here's Marshall. 4 seconds left. Powell, that's good. Powell's got 5.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Mavericks lead by 2. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Naz Reid out there with Julius Randle. And it's Alexander Walker in at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Pass to Thompson. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
First team foul.
And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, the Timberwolves. On the wing, Thompson. Edwards defending. Lively, that's good.
Nice read by Thompson right there, you know, showing he's more than just a shooter with plays like this.
Here's Randle. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Lively sends a screen for Doncic. Pass to Washington. Just 5 on the clock. Shot on the wing. And the Mavericks get another bucket right there.
Boy, with good mechanics and a nice high release point, Washington has a pretty advanced mid-range game.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Lively, a screen on Edwards. Irving passes to Thompson. Pass to Lively. Back to Thompson. Lively sets a screen for Thompson. They get the rebound. Second shot opportunity. Lively, that's good. Lively's got 4 points in the quarter.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Edwards kicks to Reed. A rebound by Washington. Mavericks leading by 3. On the wing, Irving. Edwards defending. A shot's good from Irving.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength. These guys go flying through the air like that. I love Daniels showing what he's got on the slam there.
For Dallas, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Lively, a screen on Edwards. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Offline with his 3. Jumps up and finished off by Edwards.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Now, here is Irving. Defended by Alexander Walker. Washington sets the pick for Doncic. Doncic steps on the gas. And they'll get another chance. Irving from long range. Pass to Washington. Goes up again. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the court. Randall with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. To the inside. McDaniels kicks to Randall. Outside Edwards. Back to Randall. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
McDaniels against Doncic. Doncic converts inside.
That's why you give him the rock. Doncic deserves the ball because he can deliver in the clutch.
Reed the pass to Randall. Edwards against Irving. Randall screen on Irving. And it's Alexander Walker in the corner. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
It drops. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Out to Thompson. Lets the 3 fly. It's good from beyond the arc.
Fantastic to see Klay Thompson deliver when his team needs a basket most.
Edwards dishes to Randall. Over Washington. Randall no good. Thompson outside. Lively sets a screen for Thompson. Doncic outside. And he drives in. And he lays it straight in. Now it's a 6-point Maverick lead.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
That's the end of the game.
Thank you, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony.
Of course, we got a clash at the 5 spot here tonight. Can't wait to see these centers go at it.
BA, there was once a point in history where we were talking about, is the 5-man phased out of the game? And all of a sudden now you have several MVPs who occupy the position. It is unequivocally going to be a special matchup tonight.
So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. The 2 stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. Washington and Lively down low, and it's Thompson in at the 3 slot. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. Pass to Siakam. Turner, a screen on Doncic. Siakam for 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Outside Irving. Washington, a screen on Matherin. Irving against Matherin. Here's Lively. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Irving. Takes a 3. Drills it from deep.
This guy lives out there. Irving, one of the best 3-point shooters in the game.
One thing about the Pacers, Doris, they can flat out score the basketball.
It is incredible to me, BA, how infrequently the ball sticks. They play fast, whether in transition or in the half court. They make defenses work.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. All right, Doris, where do you think Halliburton ranks among the NBA's best point guards?
Well, he's certainly, BA, got to be near the top of the list. Number one, his vision is absolutely tremendous. He can create on the fly. As importantly to me, it's his spirit and presence, the joy he brings to the game.
Pass to Doncic. Inside, Lively, and a slam dunk by Lively.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Hits a 3-pointer.
This is a guy with size and range. You cannot let Pascal Siakam get those kinds of looks from deep.
Now here's Thompson. Lively finds Doncic. Offline with a 3. Indiana has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Pass to Turner. Siakam with a screen on Lively. And here's Matherin. He's guarded by Irving. Irving against Matherin. Over Irving. And it's Matherin missing.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Kept alive. Doncic outside. Back to Lively. Pass to Washington. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Turner. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. We'll now go to Allie LaForce, who spoke with Rick Carlisle. Allie.
I asked him how they plan to deal with Luka Doncic, and he said, look, we all know what Luka can do. He'll get his points, but we can't let him take over. We have to maintain our focus on defense for every minute of all 4 quarters.
Thanks for that, Allie.
Well, pick and roll is a crucial aspect in the NBA, and Klay Thompson on time and on target.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Well, Grant, as long as the Mavs have Luka Doncic, they'll be a contender in the West.
Yeah, no doubt. Luka is a special guy who can carry a team. He's an MVP candidate year in and year out. And Dallas is just very lucky to have him.
Now here's Thompson. No made baskets yet. Lively with a screen on Matherin. And Turner with the block.
I'll tell you, you love the attitude of Miles Turner. No one is getting off these shots when he's nearby. No one.
Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Now here's Turner from the arc. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. There's a minute 12 left in the first quarter of the game. Doncic outside. Pass to Washington. Back to Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
It does not happen too often, but boy, when Luka gets the opportunity to throw it down, he relishes it.
Walker for three. Gets the three ball to go.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the first. For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Doncic passes to Lively. And here is Thompson. Back to Lively. Irving against Mathurin. Lets it fly. And it falls all over the rim and in. Irving's got 5 now.
Oh, guys, there are not many strokes more pure than that of Kyrie Irving's.
Turner, a screen on Irving. It's stolen by Irving. Tipped. And now the Mavs on the run. Here's Doncic. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Doncic has gotten his second bucket of the game.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
And so it's Dallas leading by 6. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Dallas?
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton runs point with Mathurin flanking him. And it's Walker in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. And it's Gafford missing. Pacers trail by 3. Halliburton surveys the floor. And here's Turner from the arc. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Dallas shooting efficiently, 50% so far. The definition of a stretch 5, Doris. Miles Turner. He's led the league in blocks, and he can hit a 3.
It's such a valuable asset for this basketball team. When Turner is on the floor, you've got to be aware of where he is in range, and then Miles is going to protect the rim with the absolute best of them.
Now here's Turner. Siakam, right side. Second chance effort. Nice shot by Turner.
Well, this is the versatility that Miles Turner brings to the table. A big man who can knock down shots from the mid-range.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And the call will be against Benedict Mathurin. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Pacers on D. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
Well, Benedict Mathurin has all the tools to get stops. That's a great contest.
And then Siakam with the jam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Mavericks are making moves to surround Luka and Kyrie with talent. Now they've given up a lot of draft picks, but that's what you do when you have superstars in their prime. With their beefed-up roster, Coach Jason Kidd says, we are deep. This is the first time the Mavs have been deep in a very long time. Brian?
Yeah, haven't been able to hear that in a while. They've got some players now, Allie. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Irving against Mathurin. Pass to Turner. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to Dallas. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. And Irving gets it to go. Grant, there's such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, B.A., they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
Now here's Turner. Outside for Halliburton. For 3. Gafford with the block. On the take. Ah! Oh, can't finish the one-handed jam. Indiana's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Turner's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, you just love how Miles Turner goes right up with it, right? No hesitation, catch and shoot.
Washington, a screen on Walker. Pass to Washington. There's the drive. Oh, and Turner with a block. And they're running. The three, Matherin. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. And it's a 5-point Indiana lead. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Indiana.
Well, so far they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
And here are the Pacers now. After the basket by Dallas. The three, Matherin. Washington grabs the miss. Mavericks trail by 3. Gafford passes to Doncic. Washington with the ball. Siakam covering. Offensive board.
Indiana foul. Walker. First personal foul. Second team foul.
40 seconds left in the second period. Irving, the pass to Washington. Gafford with a screen on Siakam. 5 to shoot. Irving against Matherin. Irving, no good.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Pass to Turner. Matherin with the ball. The 3 ball. He buries it from 3. Matherin's got 9.
He's got that guard quickness. Matherin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
Doncic right side. Into the lane. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. Benedict Matherin has been leading the charge for Indiana. Hitting 3 trays in the quarter. Providing some sharp shooting. Time for a quick break. Then back to the action. If you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nice game. Great performance by Benedict Matherin.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
On the court right now for the Mavericks, we've got Dwight Powell. Markieff Morris out there with Najee Marshall. Then there's Dante Exum. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. Here's McConnell.
Not just a threat on offense. Dinwiddie is a fantastic defender. Takes advantage of his speed and his reach.
And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Dinwiddie. Powell, a screen on McConnell. For 3, Dinwiddie hits the trifecta. Dinwiddie's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, Spencer Dinwiddie is very capable from deep. Don't let him get hot now.
There's Neesmith with the 3. On target from range. And the Pacers lead by 6.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
Now here's Exum. Pass to Powell. Here's Marshall. Out of bounds. It'll be Pacers ball. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Doris, one place you see this Dallas team show up is in the hustle stats.
B.A., this version of the Dallas Mavericks is as tough and as gritty and as willing to compete as any I've seen.
Here's Marshall, still without a bucket. Powell, a screen on McConnell. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. The rebound by Neesmith. Pacers leading by 6. Going inside on the wing, Bryant. Pass to McConnell. Top Toppin outside. 4 on the clock. Over Morris. A nice shot by Toppin. Toppin's got his first points in this one.
Well, what made Obi Toppin a lottery pick, that combination of size and shooting. That jumper is nice.
And he gets it to go.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Indiana's got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. The try by Nembhard. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Left side, Nesmith. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Mavericks trail by 8. Powell passes to Exum. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Morris, that's a screen.
2 minutes.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
How about the leaping ability of Dante Exum? Terrific instincts on that one.
Pass to Toppin. Bryant a screen on Morris. And here's Toppin from the arc. Drops in the 3. Toppin's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, one of the great challenges of an NBA player's life is being traded. Veteran P.J. Tucker said, in 24 hours, you're playing for another team in another city, getting all of your stuff, uprooting your kids, changing schools. Your whole entire life changes in a blink. If you've never experienced it, you never understand. EA?
Pretty heavy stuff, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Nembhard. Toppin outside. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
My goodness, Toppin puts on a show. What a special dunker this guy is.
Morris down low. He's against Toppin for 3. Powell. Indiana with a rebound. McConnell passes to Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Well, you simply have got to make sure you know where Bryant is on the floor. This guy runs hard and will get you easy buckets.
Exum outside. Pass to Morris. Back to Exum. Here's Marshall. From 17. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Bryant a screen on Morris. And here's Toppin from the arc. Nails it from 3. Toppin's got 10 points in just the second half.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. Defense is setting the tone. More 2K action in just a moment. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. Coach telling their players, let's play with urgency. This is the game. I know we'll win if we play hard. Let's see how the team responds.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Halliburton runs point with Mathurin flanking him. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Walker in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Outside Mathurin. Turner, a screen on Irving. Mathurin against Irving. Pass to Turner. Puts up a three. And again, it's Indiana with a three.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
On the wing, Irving. He's covered by Matherin. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Pacers leading by 15. And stolen by Irving. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Doncic. Ooh, the explosiveness from Luka.
What a basketball mind when you think about Luka Doncic. This guy in the break is exploiting defenses.
Turner, a screen on Irving. It's Matherin with a drive. And here's Turner from the arc. Washington grabs the miss. Washington's got 4 rebounds now. Doncic with it, and Walker picks him up defensively. Pass to Washington. Now here's Irving. From the top of the key, and all around the rim that time before dropping.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Halliburton finds Siakam. From behind the arc. The rebound by Klay Thompson.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Irving, the pass to Doncic. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Well, this is what makes Luka so special. He's so unpredictable.
Walker, a screen on Washington. And here's Siakam for 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Lively's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Doncic. Who poked away. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Halliburton on the wing. Turner, a screen on Doncic. Back to Turner. Lets the 3 fly. Sinks it from distance. Turner's got 6 points in the quarter. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Pacers.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys, sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Just 5 to shoot. Siakam with a screen on Irving for 3. Matherin. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Thompson. We've got 1:13 left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. On the wing, Irving. Here's Lively. No good on the 3.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Doncic. Doncic punches it home.
Well, Luka Doncic relishes the opportunity to control the action, and right now he is cooking the defense.
Halliburton against Doncic. Pass to Turner. The kick out to Walker to the right side. Siakam for 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Lively with a screen on Matherin. Back to Lively. Washington inside, defended by Halliburton. So Indiana wins it. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory. But thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
Right, the key matchup tonight is down inside in the paint.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. Expect this one to be really physical. If either team backs down, they can just get run over tonight, but I don't expect that to happen. It's going to be a slugfest.
We love those kind of games. They're a lot of fun.
You aren't kidding.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Julius Randle is out there with Naz Reid. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard. Mathurin for three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. McDaniels passes to Randle. Out to Edwards. Fires the three. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Well, this is why Edwards is a nightmare for defenses. He can drive right through you or pull you apart from range like this.
Now, here's Halliburton. Walker in the corner. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here he goes. That's a two from Randle.
And look at Siakam outworking the offensive player, giving his all there to take away that shot.
That's good. And it's Halliburton with the assist.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Reid finds Edwards. Reid with a screen for Edwards. And it's Mathurin with the rebound.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
And despite his young age, Coach Van Gundy, Anthony Edwards' leadership qualities growing day by day.
Yeah, Kevin, and a lot of it's because he is great at both ends of the court. Confident, charismatic, upbeat. He's learning that delicate balance between taking over a game and bringing his teammates along for the ride.
Now, here's Siakam. Takes a three, and the Pacers another three.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
And the basket by Edwards.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Mathurin against DiVincenzo. Here's the three. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And watch Siakam just spring up for those offensive boards. Athletic ability gets him to the ball so fast.
Pass to Randle. And Randle throws it down.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the outs, Greg? Yeah, showing off the money. Here's Mathurin. There's Walker with the three. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. 1:52 left here in the first quarter. Launches it. Edwards, no good. Indiana leading by 3. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle, and we talked about the tall task of facing Anthony Edwards. Coach said he is so physical. Ant looks more like a linebacker than a wing, so we can't foul Edwards too much. That's playing right into his hands. So they'll try to play him tight without sending him to the line. Not easy to do. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
What a display of quickness there. If you need to get out and run, Siakam's your guy. And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Reid against Turner. Now here's DiVincenzo. D right on him. Clock at 4. Here's McDaniels. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. It's a three-point game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Halliburton passes to Walker. Kicks it out to Siakam. Connects from three-point range. Siakam's got 13.
And that's not an easy shot for a big. Siakam showing his comfort level from anywhere.
And Edwards slams it in. That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Turner finds Siakam. This one for three, and the Pacers another three.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Pascal Siakam getting it done for the Indiana Pacers. Going on an absolute rant. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Indiana.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. The backcourt, Halliburton and Mathurin. And it's Walker in at the small forward position. It's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys. It really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you gotta look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers in Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
And it's Halliburton missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And the foul called on Edwards. That'll be his second foul of the game. Edwards against Halliburton. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Siakam against Randall. Siakam's shot is off. Timberwolves trail by 10. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David. Here's Walker. There's the drive, and it's good. With time running down on the shot clock. Walker's got 9.
For his size, Walker has great burst off the bounce.
Pacers leading by 12. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Buries it from three-point range. Turner's got his second basket of the game.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
It's stolen by Randall. From downtown, stolen by Walker. Halliburton in the corner. To the left wing. Siakam against Edwards. Turner with a screen on Randall. 5 to shoot. Siakam, good.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Reed misses. Indiana leading by 18. Here's Halliburton. No scoring in this one. On the wing, Mathurin. The three. Kept alive. Outside for Halliburton. The three-pointer, no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Indiana's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. It's Turner, high post. That's tipped. Now Mathurin going inside, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And you see that extra gear with Mathurin. Gets him to the rim in a blink.
Randall passes to DiVincenzo. It's good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And here's Halliburton. For three, Siakam. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Pacers out in front. They lead by 18. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Pascal Siakam in this game, he's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Miller is out there with Rudy Gobert. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Joe Ingles, and it's Conley in at the 1. Conley dishes to Ingles. Back to Conley. Launches a 3. Pass to Alexander-Walker. Fires the 3. Drills it from outside. Alexander Walker's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Timberwolves. Toppin with it. Goes up from the top of the key, and the jumper is good.
Off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
Pass to Conley. Timberwolves passing it around. Here's Alexander Walker. Nembhard covering. Back to Conley. Shoots over Nembhard. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Conley's got his first basket of the night. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Toppin, no one around him. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. And the Pacers lead by 18.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Here's Alexander Walker. Nembhard covering. Shot's good by Alexander Walker.
Alexander Walker.
Alexander Walker's got 5 points now this quarter. Indiana leading by 16. The kick out to Bryant. Toppin passes to Bryant. And Bryant slams it in.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Now, here's Neesmith. Ingles covering. A shot by Nembhard, no good. Timberwolves trail by 18. Here's Alexander Walker. No good on the 3. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Driving in, and McConnell gets it to go.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
They get the rebound. Miller kicks to Ingles.
2 minutes remaining.
6 to shoot.
2 minutes.
Pass to Conley. Over Neesmith. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Pacers leading by 20. Nembhard finds Toppin. From outside, off the mark. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Scooped up. Now, here's Ingles. Fires for 3. Connects from three-point range. Ingles has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. You know, Coach, what more can you ask? The reigning 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert.
Well, Kevin, since you asked, his impact in the playoffs hasn't always been the same as during the regular season. That's got to be the next step. Great recognition there from Conley. He saw an opening and took it.
Nembhard, the pass to McConnell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The Pacers shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Turner's checked in for Bryant. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. Jarris Walker, he's checked in for Neesmith. And it's Benedict Mathurin in for Andrew Nembhard.
Well, it's so difficult to outsmart Edwards as a defender. He'll just come right into it.
Halliburton's checked in for the Pacers. And he nails the 3rd. Pacers leading by 15. 50 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Minnesota's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Halliburton kicks to Siakam. Puts up a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 7th assist here tonight. Stolen by Walker. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Halliburton passes to Walker. And the dunk by Walker.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those bucks over here.
Pass to Reed. Out to Edwards. Oh, what a physical score from Edwards. And so it's Indiana. Their lead at 15 going into the break. What a night they've had in. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his team.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. The backcourt, Halliburton and Mathurin. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Walker in at the 3. That's the Pacers' 5. A shot by McDaniels, no good. Pacers leading by 18. From past the arc. Offensive rebound. Outside Mathurin. Halliburton for three. Good on the three-point shot.
Saw the defender close in, and Halliburton got it away in a hurry.
DiVincenzo finds Randall. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Pacers are gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. For the three. And it's Mathurin missing. Timberwolves trail by 21. DiVincenzo passes to McDaniels. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Mathurin for three. Drops in the tray. You coach Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right. But do you miss the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet? There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Well, it's great being your partner.
Likewise.
Siakam, good.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Turner passes to Walker. DiVincenzo against Mathurin. Just 5 to shoot. A three ball. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Mathurin's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Pacers. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Indiana.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And also, guys, they pushed the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
Siakam passes to Mathurin. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That'll be his second foul of the game.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Halliburton finds Walker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Mathurin. That fall. Nice feed that time for Walker. Walker's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Reed. Over in the corner, Edwards. The tray. The rebound by Turner. And here's Indiana. They're on a 17-3 run. Siakam, high post. There's a minute 34 left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Walker. Fires away from way outside. It's hauled in by Edwards. Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. That's a 2 from Randall. Pacers with the rebound.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Indiana.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Pascal Siakam.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
DiVincenzo against Halliburton. With the drive, DiVincenzo can't hit it. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Walker's shot is off.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from 3.
Fires from deep. Buries the long-range jumper.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control.
Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Amp is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Nas Reed out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position. And for the Mavericks, Irving and Thompson fill out the wings. Washington and Lively down low. And it's Doncic in at the point guard. Screen by Lively. And Clark, for these two teams, a lot of their action runs through the front court.
You're exactly right, B.A., and I think that's where the game's going to ultimately be decided. I mean, we have to see which set of these bigs is going to impose their will, not just offensively, but defensively, too.
Here's Doncic, and Doncic with the jam.
The speed, savvy, and strength combination of Doncic, really difficult to defend.
Pass to Edwards, and stolen by Irving. And up the court they come, the Mavericks on the break. Washington, a screen on DiVincenzo. And here's Doncic outside, and the three-pointer goes. Doncic has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Edwards, no good. First quarter, just over a minute played. Doncic against Reed. Lively passes to Doncic. Shoots from 12. And a slam dunk by Lively.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And here's Thompson for 3. Reed with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 1 for 3 so far. Clark with Minnesota being a major player in the West now. Wolves Nation is howling.
Howling and growling, B.A. That's the name of their fan base. And, yeah, they're excited. And for good reason. Not only is this team competitive, but they can be downright dominant at times, especially at the defensive end of the floor. Easy group to cheer for. Can't let Doncic get the positioning he seeks, or he'll dunk all over you.
Edwards for 3. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Mavericks have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Now Irving. And stolen by Edwards. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Kyrie Irving, what a touch from deep.
Outside Reed. Back to DiVincenzo. It's stolen by Doncic. Lively with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Doncic left side. Back to Lively. Doncic on the wing. And Doncic hammers it home.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And Dallas with possession. They're on a 14-5 run. A minute 15 left in the first. Uses the glass on the layup. Doncic has got 11 points.
Luka uses his body to create space and then finds the inside look.
Here's Edwards. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And Anthony Edwards has stated that his goal is to ultimately surpass Michael Jordan.
Hey, look, that is a lofty goal to run after. I don't know if he'll catch him, but I like the fact that he's ambitious enough and confident enough to put it out there. His ability speaks for itself. This guy's a star already, and his star continues to shine. His work ethic and confidence give me belief that he's going to have a chance to at least get close to that. You know, about 25 years ago, there was a guy named Kobe Bryant who sought to do something similar to what MJ did, and he got pretty close to matching it.
Randle, pass to Edwards. Now here's Reed. Pass to McDaniels. Out to DiVincenzo. 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here.
Well, Irving looking engaged and aggressive there, making an impact at the defensive end.
On the wing, Thompson. DiVincenzo covering, and the shot's good.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip. And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Randall, the pass to Edwards. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Lively's got 4 rebounds in the game. From deep, here's Doncic. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And as the first quarter wraps up, already at... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. The speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
You know, something else they've done really, really well, and I know the analytics don't support it, but they've made the most out of their mid-range jumper opportunities.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Naz Reid. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1. And if you're looking for identifiable team mascots, Clark, some say the Mavericks champ, the horse, is near the top of the list.
Yeah, he does get after it. Also, the Mavs man. Dallas is rolling out a couple of iconic figures to keep that crowd on fire.
Doncic throws it down.
Doncic giving you the full package. Superstar for sure.
Randall, the pass to Edwards. It's stolen by Irving. 4-3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Irving, the pass to Washington. Back to Irving. Pass to Thompson. Washington, a screen on DiVincenzo. The 3 from Thompson. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 9. Right side Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Reed finds McDaniels. Reed sets a screen. To the inside. DiVincenzo against Thompson. Launches a 3. And DiVincenzo with a basket. On the assist by Reed. Reed's got his 3rd assist of the night. McDaniels against Irving. From downtown. Knocks down the long J. Irving's got 8 points.
The fire that Irving plays with, admirable. I mean, you can feel it. When you make a 3 on him, it's payback time. He's coming at you.
McDaniels passes to Reed. Here's DiVincenzo. Reed, a screen on Doncic. The 3, DiVincenzo. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got a rebound, number 5 here tonight. Down low. And Washington powers it through.
Boy, we're going to see lots of those. Washington can really get up. Got a little main streak in him, too, which I like.
In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Pass to Lively. Doncic outside. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
Nice shot by DiVincenzo. He's got 5.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
Outside Irving. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Irving's so good and crafty at being able to get things done with a high percentage shot inside.
And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Doncic outside. Here's Doncic on the drive. And Doncic hammers it home.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
For three, Randall. Right side Reed. Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Reed. Pass to Edwards. Edwards a screen on Lively. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. For three, Dinwiddie. Alexander Walker grabs the board. For three, Conley. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Pass to Gafford. Here's Prosper. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Okay, they're thinking about the shot.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Najee Marshall is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then it's Hardy. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Gafford in at the 5. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. Gafford passes to Hardy. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
And you know what? Dinwiddie is very dependable at serving his teammates on the court. Seems like a natural leader.
Here's Alexander Walker. The three-pointer off the mark. Dallas leading by 10. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. In transition, here they come. Jacks up a 3. Pure from three-point range. Alexander Walker's got his second basket on the night.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Dinwiddie passes to Kleber. Back to Dinwiddie. Pass to Kleber. And finished off by Kleber.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Dinwiddie with it. He's picked up by Conley. Here's Marshall. Off the mark there with a 3. Timberwolves trail by 9. All right, Clark, how about Rudy Gobert? What consistency rebounding the ball.
Yeah, averaging double digits pretty much every season, B.A. And that helps them in the battle of possessions, obviously. And it also helps them control pace. You've got a guy who eats glass like that and defends at a high level. You got something real good for yourself.
Stolen by Miller. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Ingles, no good.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Hardy, the pass to Marshall. Ball stolen. Ingles from outside. Gafford grabs the miss. Dallas leading by 6. Kleber, screen on Ingles. Here's Marshall. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
like that was going to be blocked, but then he pulled the Houdini act and flipped it in for the score.
Dallas shooting their first free throw of the evening.
Yeah, as a group, really a dismal year for them from the line last season, guys.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Miller. Outside, Ingles. Here's Alexander Walker. The Timberwolves again can't hit. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Timberwolves trail by 11. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Look, we all know Rudy Gobert is a force on defense, but you can't afford to ever ignore this guy. I mean, he's got the physical gifts to make problems anywhere on the floor.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Screen by Lively. Irving for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Here's the break. Here's Alexander Walker. Drills it from deep. Alexander Walker's got 8 points in the quarter.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Back to Doncic. The wide open shot is on the money. Doncic has got 17.
Great off-ball action from Doncic.
Here's Alexander Walker. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul.
Side out.
That's his first foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Powell, he's checked in for the Mavericks. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Irving. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Naz Reid.
You know, I like how Irving also keeps the defense guessing, keeps them off balance, and he's so crafty and creative around the basket, making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Randall, the pass to McDaniels. The 3. Washington grabs the miss. Outside Irving. Pass to Powell. Back to Irving with 1 on the clock. He knocks it down. Wait a minute.
There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the 4th.
And the video is going to be sent to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus. It looked like he got it off in time, though.
But to me, it's worth being certain.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks ending the quarter up 10. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be right back with you shortly. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th quarter. And it's at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Naz Reid out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. Well, last season we saw Luka Doncic score 73 points. Tied for 4th most in NBA history, Clark.
B.A., he is so special. And the thing about the 73 he got, it was the most efficient 70-point game in league history. And with how offense-heavy the league is going, I wouldn't put it past him to go north of Kobe Bryant's mark of 81 at some point. He's got that kind of ability.
Irving for 3. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
You know, this is simply what Kyrie Irving does. Get buckets against defenders. He's a bucket maker.
DiVincenzo against Doncic. Back to Edwards. For three, DiVincenzo. Washington grabs the miss. Dallas leading by 13. Powell sets a screen. Doncic finds Washington. DiVincenzo against Doncic. Fires for three. Rebound Minnesota.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Here's Randall outside McDaniels. The three is up. Doesn't go that time. Dallas is gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Powell passes to Doncic. Takes the three. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Reed's got 4 rebounds in the game. McDaniels from long range. And it's Irving with a rebound. For Dallas, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. The three is up. Offensive rebound. Fires the three. Powell passes to Washington. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
And here's Edwards outside. Edwards on target.
The challenge with defending Edwards, he's a 3-level scorer.
Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Reed with it. Irving picks him up. Edwards for three. Randall, the pass to Edwards. McDaniels against Powell. Clock at 6. Back to Daniels. Thompson with a steal. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits.
He can score from anywhere, whether it's pulling up or driving the lane. McDaniels is up to the task.
Powell outside. Washington a screen. And Washington powers it through.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
Pass to Edwards. DiVincenzo with it. 5 to shoot. Randall, a screen on Irving. Edwards. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Boy, great take by Edwards, making the correct decision in the pick and roll there.
And Washington powers it through.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
DiVincenzo, pass to Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Edwards against Irving. Back to Edwards. Ooh, the finish inside by Edwards.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, BA, you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock. Don't turn it over.
Doncic outside. Back to Washington. No good with the triple.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
He goes up, and Washington powers it through.
Boy, off the turnover that time, Washington doing a good job scoring because he hustled down the court.
Edwards for three. Washington grabs the miss. Irving looking around from outside the arc. No good there. And so it's Dallas winning this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. 4 out.
The talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. The backcourt, Halliburton and Mathurin. And it's Walker in at the 3 spot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of this game. That free throw missing.
Now at the line for your Mavericks.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Doris with Nowitzki and Doncic. The Mavericks have gone from one great European player to another.
And you could tell the 1 year that Luka got to play with Dirk, Kevin, he absolutely loved it. He got to learn from a Hall of Famer and a champion. What better way to start your career? Well, we talk about Siakam stretching to the three-point line. He knows no bounds out there. My goodness, that was long.
On the wing, Thompson. He's covered by Halliburton. Beyond the arc. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Turner for 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. I'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jason Kidd.
We talked about Benedict Mathurin, their confident wing. Coach said guarding Mathurin is a challenge. He's got that it factor. So we've told our guys who are defending him, you have to try to match his intensity. He'll eat you alive. Checking Benedict Mathurin, never an easy assignment. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And it's Turner finishing it off.
And this is why Miles Turner is such a high percentage scorer. You combine length, athleticism, and basketball skills. Good luck with that defense.
Now here's Thompson. And on the way from Irving for 3. Pacers with the rebound. Outside Turner. Over in the corner, Mathurin. Inside, here's Walker. Shakes him. And it's good on the way in.
And Walker with the size and strength to straight up move you out of his way.
Irving against Mathurin. Irving passes to Lively. From the arc. And Kyrie Irving gets the 3.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Siakam outside. Lets it go from deep. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Boy, Pascal Siakam with the big-time answer from 3. Nice.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Doncic against Walker. A fadeaway. Now, here's Doncic. Defense is right there. Pass to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. And it's sent back by Turner.
I'll tell you, you love the attitude of Miles Turner. No one is getting off these shots when he's nearby. No one.
Another shot. Outside for Halliburton. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Here's Turner, out left of the wing. Siakam for 3. Doncic grabs the miss. Mavericks trail by 5. Thompson outside. Back to Lively. Mathurin against Doncic. Here's Lively. The kick out to Irving. Over Walker. That doesn't go in either for Irving. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. Turner with a screen on Washington. Siakam misses.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
The three for Doncic. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 6 rebounds now in the game. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Walker looking for an opening. Takes it out to Siakam. Drills the three-pointer. Siakam's got 9 points.
And that's not an easy shot for a big. Siakam showing his comfort level from anywhere.
In the corner, Irving with it. Trying to end the drought. Here's Wisely. Pascal Siakam getting it done for the Pacers. He delivered 9 points from... And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
And so in the game for the Pacers, the backcourt, Halliburton and Mathurin. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Walker in at the 3 spot. Luka Doncic started off his 2024 doors with a historic scoring performance.
He sure did, Kevin. He was only the 4th player in league history to score over 72 points in a game. It was the shooting performance of a lifetime, and Luka just takes it all in stride. Incredible.
Down low. And the dunk by Walker.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those pucks over here.
Irving against Walker. Jacks up a 3. Irving misses. Indiana leading by 8. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Outside Turner shoots the 3. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist. Turner's got his 2nd basket of the night.
I'll tell you, for a big man with his length, Miles Turner shoots it well from deep. This guy outstanding at spacing the floor.
Mathurin against Lively. Outside Mathurin. Outside Turner. Siakam sets a screen for Turner. They get it back. The kick out to Walker. Mathurin with a screen on Irving. Halliburton finds Mathurin. Lets it go with a 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Mathurin's got the lead up to 14 now for the Pacers. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 2nd quarter. Lively the pass to Irving. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Come on, that is remarkable work from Kyrie. Ridiculously crafty at how he gets into the defense and draws the foul.
Dwight Powell's checked in for Derek Lively. On the Pacers' doors last season, trading for Pascal Siakam to complement this hungry team.
And Kevin, it's important in a couple of ways. First of all, he's a 2-time All-Star who's got a championship pedigree. The other part of this is Indiana is an equal opportunity offense, so they want to share the basketball. But Pascal brings individual playmaking and shot making, and sometimes that's a must-have in this league.
Powell sets a screen for Irving. Pass to Thompson. It's stolen by Mathurin. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in the games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going nuts.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind, and it's fun to watch.
You have got to commend Powell on his positioning. I tell you, he buries himself deep, and he's going to Sky for that slam dunk.
And here's Walker outside. He can't get that one. Good D by Thompson. Mavericks trail by 15. Irving surveying the floor. Pass to Powell. Back to Irving. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. On offense, here are the Pacers. They're on a 14-5 run. The offensive rebound, and Walker kicks to Halliburton. Turner with a screen on Irving. Here's Mathurin. Kicks it out to Siakam. Just 4 to shoot. For 3. Powell pulls it in. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Siakam against Doncic. Doncic gets it to go inside.
Well, that's about decision-making and being comfortable in the pick and roll. For Luka, he's been there and done that.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Halliburton in the corner. Turner for 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Thompson outside. Three-pointer. And so it's the Indiana Pacers. 13 points up at the end of the period. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. Right back after this break. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
We've got Spencer Dinwiddie, also Exum out there, and it's Marshall in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Goes up on the wing, and it's Bryant with the rebound.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
Toppin can't get it to go. Mavericks trail by 16. Now, here's Marshall. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Marshall's got his first points of the night. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes, that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Exum deciding where to go with it. No good from outside. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Nembhard's shot is good.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Dinwiddie for 3. Now, here's Marshall. Neesmith covering. Now Marshall. Dinwiddie outside. For the screen on McConnell. Dinwiddie for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Bryant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Greg, at the time Kyrie joined Dallas, there were some questions around how he and Doncic would fit together.
Yeah, well, Dallas needed another ball handler who could score and make plays for others. Doncic couldn't do it all by himself, especially in the postseason. Now they're trying to build around those two guys.
I'll tell you, that's just great body control, even when he's getting bodied up. Nicely done, Spencer Dinwiddie.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Indiana leading by 16. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And McConnell gets it to go.
and they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity, and he's got his first chance at the line here.
I think one thing that's clear with Obi Toppin is he has a drive to keep improving. He knows he's got some talent, but it's about the work you put in.
Ryan sets the screen for Toppin. All alone. Mavericks with the rebound.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Bryant gets a wide open look. They get it again. Tapping a screen on Gafford. Trains the three-pointer. Bryant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
We know that perimeter shooting is a coveted skill for the modern NBA big man. Thomas Bryant developed a great range for his shot.
Exum kicks to Dinwiddie. Gafford, high post. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Prosper misses. Pacers leading by 21. 1:07 left to play in the third. Here's Toppin. That three off the mark.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
The Mavericks have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Dinwiddie for three, sinks the triple. Dinwiddie's got 6.
Well, Spencer Dinwiddie is very capable from deep. Don't let him get hot now.
Bryant dishes to Toppin. Bryant with a screen for Toppin. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Toppin's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Pacers. Now here's Exum. Nemhard covering. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
On the wing, Turner. Three-pointer. That one doesn't go. And so it's the Indiana Pacers with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The three-point shooting is... And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Mavericks trail by 21 on the court for Indiana. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. The backcourt, Halliburton and Mathurin. And it's Walker in at the small forward. Washington finds Irving. A 3. The rebound by Turner. Pacers leading by 21. Siakam sets a screen for Mathurin. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Oh, the size and quickness of Mathurin is a deadly combination.
Here's Doncic. That one drops for him.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Outside Mathurin. Halliburton for 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Yeah, this is his game, right? Halliburton wants you to forget how deadly he is from three-point territory. Look out.
Thompson outside. Takes the 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
The kick out to Walker. Siakam outside. Turner with a screen on Washington. They get it back. Kicks it out to Siakam. Shot clock at 6. Offensive rebound. Turner with a screen on Lively. Shots good by Siakam.
Pascal Siakam cooking right now. His focus is there and his game is on point.
And here's Doncic from the arc. It's good from long range. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Halliburton kicks to Walker. Pass to Mathurin. From outside the arc. Outside for Halliburton. Mathurin against Irving. Here's Mathurin. And a miss there on the triple. Doncic against Halliburton. Doncic passes to Lively. Pacers with the rebound. Turner's got 11 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Mathurin.
2 minutes.
He's covered by Irving.
2 minutes.
Washington against Siakam. Walker in the corner. From deep. Sinks the three-pointer.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
You could tell it was almost tunnel vision on that pass. Had no idea where the defender was.
Dallas has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Pacers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Benedict Mathurin.
Well, I think his contribution clearly came at the defensive end, right? He came up with a bunch of huge steals. He was a menace all night long.
First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 57 seconds left in the fourth. No one near Turner as he lets it go. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Washington with the screen on Halliburton. Lively the pass to Irving. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Out to Doncic. Irving up top. He's covered by Halliburton. Irving drives in. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Defensive foul. Miles Turner.
I think you have to admire the aggressiveness with which P.J. Washington plays every single night.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. They grab their own miss. Here's Mathurin. Out to Turner. Clock at 6. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Pacers lead by 20.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Doncic fires from way outside. Off on that one. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win to come into an